Hello, we are going to do a set of Pilates with focus on posture. Get yourself into a comfortable sitting position. That could be on your knees or sitting on a chair or sitting crisscross. I'm going to go ahead and sit crisscross and take this off so that you can see my posture. All right, we're going to start by getting some motion in our spine so that we can strengthen in a good position, and we can't strengthen a good position if we're just like stuck, right? So let's start by getting some rib cage mobility. Reach your chest forward and back. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, reach it back. One more each direction. Forward, kind of arching your back, reaching your sternum to the ceiling, and back around your tailbone under, send your mid back to the wall behind you. All right, reach your arm up and over, get a good side stretch, and other way. One more each direction. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, we are going to twist one direction and twist the other direction. One more each way, using your arms, gentle twist to your comfort level, and other way. So we did extending and flexing our back, side bending our back, and now rotating our back. I think we got a lot of the motion like in our shoulders and our upper back, so let's get a little bit of motion from our low back now. So tilt your tailbone under and press your low back to the ground, and then release. You can get a little bit of an arch here, and then again, round under, scooping in, sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Inhale, release, and arch a little bit. One more each direction. Tailbone under, pressing your low back, and then inhale, release. Okay, now we can get some strength in to get ourselves in like the best possible posture. So bring your arms out to the side, face hovering off of the ground. You're gonna lift your arms off the ground so that they're parallel, and then bring them down by your thighs. Back out to a letter T, palms are facing down, and then reach back, palms facing thighs, and that kind of lifts your sternum, chest a little bit. Let's do that 4 more times. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, go ahead and rest your forehead on your hand. Bring one arm out to the side, lift it up and down, strengthening your shoulders in the opposite direction than what happens when you're like hovering over a book or a desk or your phone. Energy sending through your toes, belly picking up off the ground. 2 more on this side, and 1 other side. Lifting up and down. So it's not just the arm that's coming up. Like you can think about like fingers coming up, wrists coming up, or you can think about elbows coming up, or you can think about upper arm coming up. But I'm talking about shoulder blades. Initiate the motion, and your arm is coming along for the ride. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch sides again. Forehead on hand, reach the arm in front of you and lift up and down. If this is difficult to do, you can do this off the edge of something because maybe you don't have that much range in this direction. Again, we're pulling our belly button up off the ground. And 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides and lift up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands by your shoulders. Send your elbows down towards your ankles and lift up your chest and come on down. And with a little help of your arms, you can kind of lift the upper back a little higher than you were able to earlier. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right. Forehead on your forearm and stretch the front of your thigh. Hard to stand up straight with good posture if the front of the hip is kind of crunched and bent forward. So this is what we're doing. We are straightening the front of our, we're flattening out, stretching out the front of the hip and the front of the thigh. And then switch sides. All right. You can put your forehead on your hands. Reach one leg long, 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 as if it's being pulled out of its socket. Leg is being pulled out of its socket, and lift that leg up and down. 8, 7, 6. Keep reaching through that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Reach and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, before we go into some more exercises, let's reach in the other direction for a moment. Bring both arms over to one side. Take a big breath in and out. And both arms over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. All right, back onto your stomachs. Arms out to like a capital letter E or like goalpost situation. You are gonna hover your arms off the ground. Now, can you bring your, like rotate your shoulders such that your wrists are higher than your elbows? And then bring the elbows up to meet your wrists. Then lift up the chest. From here, elbows down, wrists down, chest down. Wrists up, elbows up, chest up. Elbows down, wrists down, body down, or chest down. Wrists up, elbows up, chest up. Keeping the chest up, elbows down, wrists down, body, chest down. One more time. Wrists, elbows, chest, elbows, wrist, chest. All right. Forehead on your hands. Lift up both of the legs. Flutter kick the legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to do the same thing with the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both at the same time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, push back again. Enough of being in that position. All right, we're going to go on to our hands and knees. You're going to reach one arm through, threading the needle. That's what we call this. We're rotating the upper back. You can use this hand to push and increase the stretch. That feels nice. And then other side, reach and rotate. All right, onto the hands and knees, reaching one arm and the opposite leg, and go down and up, little pulses here. Think long, like your fingertips are reaching one direction and your toes are reaching in the other. And as you're doing that, the tendency is going to be to sag your middle as you lift, but you're going to stay lifted through the middle. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Reach, 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 reach long and lift. Pulsing 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Push back, rest for a moment here. And bring one arm out to the side. We're going to do what we were doing earlier, but we're just on our hands and knees. So lift up and down, pulsing from parallel to slightly past parallel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it here. Bring it by your side and reach forward and side and reach forward. And if you want to challenge, keep the opposite leg off the ground. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can, grab that leg. Give yourself a little kind of like twisty stretch situation. Hopefully your hamstring didn't cramp on the way there. And release. All right. Other arm out to the side, lifting that up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to your side. You can keep your leg up, reaching forward and back. Oh, I think I'm a little bit, sorry about that close up there. And where are we here? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think we did something else here, but I forgot now. All right, rest back. Maybe I'll remember if I give myself a little bit of a break. Whatever it was a good one. It was like out to the side. I can't remember. Okay. All right. Let's have a seat on our bottoms and get a little bit of rotation. So legs are slightly past shoulder width, arms up to the side. Rotate one direction, round and reach over. It's a rounded stretch. So we're talking about posture, but right now we're rounding forward. Everyone thinks about posture being like super upright back, but we need to get a stretch along our back here and then stack it up, rotate and reach arms in opposite directions, rounding forward, stack it up, twist, reach, stack it up, twist, reach, stack it up, twist, reach and round over, stack it up, twist, reach, one more each direction, stack it up, twist, reach, stack it up, twist, and reach. Awesome. Come onto your knees. A little bit of side bend situation here. Bring one leg out, arms out to the side. Tilt it over until you're like diagonal with the leg, hands behind your head, and then come up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Tilt. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're talking about posture. Let's make sure that we know what we're talking about here. We want to stay away from this situation if possible, just because it's so much pressure on our shoulders and our necks. Makes it difficult to bring your arms overhead. So get yourself lined up so that your shoulders, like your ears and shoulders, are in alignment with your hips. Try to get your ribs so that they're stacked over your pelvis. And so we're going to practice this. Trying to get the shoulders, ears over shoulders. You might feel like you're doing a little chicken neck back. So maintaining this upright situation, come up and and then come back and up and back. We're hinging at the hips, but we're keeping this in alignment as much as possible. And 2 and 1. Stay up here, keeping this in alignment. Lean yourself back and come up, and lean yourself back and come up. Let's do 2 more. We're going to add a little something to that on this next one. You're going to lean it back, raise your arms so that they're in line with your body, and it is hard not to arch yourself. Hope I'm doing a good job here. And come up. You can bring your arms down. Lean it back. Bring your arms up and bring it all up and arms down. 2 more times. Lean back. Arms up. Come up. And last one. All right. That was a good one over the thighs too. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope your posture is feeling nice and upright. Have a good, it's night right now. I'm doing this at night. Have a good day, night, whatever time of day you're at.